Okay, so this is pretty exciting. There's actually a new health insurance choice for 2019, and things have changed significantly. You might have heard about it on the news, maybe you heard the president talking about it, but we now have a new choice for health insurance in 2019. And I'm Keith Armbrecht, I'm founder of Exit Obamacare, and if you stick with me for about 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what it is and how to do it. It's super easy. The best part is you do everything online. You don't have to talk to anybody. You won't have multiple calls from pushy salespeople trying to sell you health insurance. Super easy to do. So in case you're not aware, effective January 1st, 2019, there's no longer a mandate that we purchase individual health insurance through the Obamacare marketplace. So that means there's also no penalty if we do not. For the past number of years, we have been required by law to buy our health insurance through the marketplace. And if you've had that experience, you know that it's been a disaster. Premiums have skyrocketed, benefits have gone down, and carriers have left. So it's been an absolute mess. But now we have a better choice. And there's actually a better choice. So their best option that we have now is a 12-month plan that brings us back to the way insurance used to be, where we have a reasonable deductible as low as $1,000. We have 80-20 coverage where the insurance company pays 80%, we're responsible for 20%, and then we have a max on our 20%. So we have a maximum out-of-pocket limit. So just like insurance used to be, and it can bring our premium down as much as 2/3 from what we were just paying last year with the marketplace. So a terrific option in place of marketplace insurance. So this plan is renewable up to 36 months. There are limited medical questions. So there are 5 questions on the app, and that's what makes the premiums go down so much. So we do have to qualify, but it's pretty simple qualifying. If you are in reasonably good health, you will qualify for this plan. I'm going to go over that in just a minute, exactly what the questions are, show you how to sign up. Makes it really easy to do. And again, it's going to drop our premiums by as much as 2/3, and we can now have a deductible as low as $1,000, not $10,000 like it was just recently with the marketplace. So who is this best for? This is best for people that do not get their health insurance through their employer. So if you don't work for a large company that provides health insurance as part of their benefit package, if you are self-employed or 1099 or for whatever reason have to get your own individual health insurance, this is absolutely the fit for you. So if you make more than $30,000 a year, in other words, you don't get a subsidy to buy a marketplace plan, you have to do it all on your own, this is going to drop your costs significantly. So, and again, you need to be in good health, or at least reasonably good health, and that's what keeps our costs down. So this is insurance the way it's supposed to be, meant for people that don't need it right now, but want to make sure that if they do need it in the future, they have coverage. The way insurance works on your house or your car or anything else, the way that it used to be. So how to sign up for this type of insurance. And I have a video link below that shows you exactly piece by piece the benefits, because I want to make sure you absolutely understand it. So watch that as well to make sure you understand the coverage. And then right here on exitobamacare.com, you simply, right below this video, there is a click here button. So click right there and it'll bring you right into the online enrollment. Super easy to do. This is where you get a quote. You put in your zip code. Then you fill in your basic information, name, date of birth, whether or not you smoke. That's one factor on rates, is whether or not you smoke. And then make sure you check the payment option, monthly payments, and then put the date of start. And you can run this again for up to 12 months. So make sure that that's what you select, because that'll give you your longest point of coverage. And we want to kind of line this up with the marketplace. So we kind of want to line it up each year at the end of the year. So when we renew, it's at the end of the year. So if we need to get back into the marketplace, we can. So this will run through the year to the end of the year, and then if we need to get back in, we can. If not, we can renew right here. So you're going to go in, and to select a plan, when you get in, you'll find there's too many options. It makes it too complicated. I don't know why they always put so many options and just try to confuse people. But what we want to select from are plans that end with 80-20. So if you see right here, this plan ends with 80-20. So we want to find those plans, and then we want to put a check in the compare box. So put a check in the compare box, and then we're going to click on compare. And what it'll do when you put them all together and there's 4 or 5 80-20 plans, it's going to bring them up side by side so we can look at them and understand them much easier and easier to compare. Now, the main difference between these plans, they're all 80-20, so the insurance company pays 80%, we pay 20%, and then we have a stop on our 20%. The difference between these plans is the deductible. And the deductible, you can see on the far left, starts at $25,000, much too high. I would not want that, but some people, it's catastrophic coverage. That's okay because the premium is so low. And then it runs all the way to the $1,000 deductible. So this is the difference between the two, the choices here, and then also the out-of-pocket maximum. So that's what we're kind of comparing here. And we want to balance kind of between them. We want to have a low deductible, but also a low premium. So if it were me choosing, I would likely choose a plan with either a $2,500 deductible or a $5,000 deductible, because that would give me a reasonable deductible with a low premium. That's exactly what we want to do, is kind of balance things out. But you're welcome to choose whatever fits for you, and that's certainly what's important, because you want to make sure that it works for you. Now, once you choose your plan, go back in and find that plan, and once you find it, just click Add to Cart, and it'll put it in your shopping cart. When you come back to the page, you'll see there are other options. So you could also add dental and accident coverage if you like, and you could likely get an entire benefit package for less than what you were paying for just health insurance last year. So certainly worthwhile looking. So if you click on dental, it brings up only 3 choices, so it makes it a little bit easier to choose from dental. And really the major difference in these 3 choices is the maximum benefit. So it's either $1,000 a year, $1,250 a year, or $2,000 a year. And you can see here, if you choose dental now, it'll give you a 15% discount on the dental. So it might be a great idea to go ahead and choose one. And then if you don't want it in the future, you can always get rid of it, but it'll give you the 15% discount now. So if you want to have that, go ahead and add it to your cart, and then come back into the accident. And if you look at accident's a lot like Aflac, where it's an indemnity product, where if you are in an accident, they will send you a check. And a lot of people like to have that because it gives them much more flexibility with how they pay their bills when something bad comes along. So you certainly know if you're involved in an accident, there are a lot more bills that need to be paid than just medical. So receiving a check when you're in an accident can be a wonderful thing. So, and again, we might be able to do this all for less than we just had for health insurance. So look through the options on accident. And if you want to have it, just add it to your cart, and it makes it super easy to do. So when you're done, go to View Cart, and I'm going to have just the health insurance there now. You click on View Cart, it's going to bring in, you can see here, I have $2,500 deductible, 80-20 coverage, $200 a month in premium. This would have been probably $400 to $500 to $600 a month under a marketplace plan just last year. So super great that we're able to reduce our premium by that much. Simply create an account online, fill in your basic information, and then you come to the medical questions. And they're pretty simple, so they're pretty easy, but they do all have to be no in order for you to qualify. So if you can answer them all no, you know right off the bat that you qualify. So the first one is about pregnancy, and this plan does not cover pre-existing conditions. So obviously pregnancy would be a pre-existing condition. So if you're currently pregnant, then you're not likely going to be for this plan. You would likely still be within the marketplace, and it can work there. The other question, major stuff, COPD, heart attack, cancer, lung, blood, things like that would disqualify you from this plan. So this insurance is like every other kind of insurance where you need to be you need to be in a situation where you don't need it right now. You're buying it for the future when you do need it. And that's just like on your car, your house, or anything else. So you can see the other stuff talking about AIDS or HIV. Have you been hospitalized for mental illness more than 5 times in the last 12 months? And then, are you a U.S. citizen? And if you read through that, you don't have to be a U.S. citizen to purchase this coverage. You can actually not be a U.S. citizen as long as you plan to reside here for the length of time that you're going to be on the insurance. You can still get coverage. So terrific for that. And then at the end, it lets you pay for everything by credit card. So super easy to do. You don't have to tie your checking account to your health insurance. And a lot of people didn't like that either. So this is a great option to be able to set things up nice and easy to do it going forward. So that easy to do. I hope you found this helpful, and certainly revisit the video. Visit the video below that talks about the benefits so you understand everything. I hope you take advantage of this, and I hope you have a fantastic day.